First ever Zoho One at 1 o'clock live feed. I'm going to try and do these every day because there's a lot of Zoho One questions people have. I'm just going to go through and quickly share that I'm live on Facebook and Twitter and things like that. But we're going to be talking all things Zoho One. And any questions you've got about Zoho One, and then in the future, I will be doing more specific lessons every day. So say tomorrow we may just talk about Zoho CRM, we may talk about Zoho Desk, Zoho, well, you know. If you know Zoho, then you know pretty much everything that's possibly out there. There's thousands, there's 40 plus apps. I'm going to talk you through it for anybody who hasn't been introduced to Zoho One. I'm going to talk through the what it is and everything that entails with it. I'm just going to share to the group. So if anybody comes in, if you've got any Zoho One specific questions, fire away. Today's video, I'm going to sort of rattle through everything it can do for you and your business, and the benefits of using it. Whether there's anybody live or not, I don't expect too many people to come to the first one. Geez, I might need some makeup looking at that. But because it's Zoho One, I'm going to try and go live 1 o'clock every day. I know that's early for people in America. I know it's probably, it might not be the best time, but I've got to pick around the time that I can do it, right? So grab a coffee, sit down, ask your questions, come and join me, and we will dive into it. So, because this is the first one, let's explain exactly what Zoho One is and everything we're going to do. So let me switch to my screen and everything we're going to do. So let me turn these off and come to z1trial.com. This is where you can sign up for Zoho One, and there's a lot more information on exactly what Zoho One is. There's a few different examples, and I'm probably going to add a few more because Zoho One's going to be useful for every business out there. For example, if you're a one-human army like me, Zoho One's a complete no-brainer. You know, you would definitely want to look at running your entire business platforms, moving your subscriptions away from other things, using Zoho One, and diving into it. And now, no better time than to learn, and everybody's sat at home, or nearly everybody. I know your business might not be sat at home, but if we're all sat at home, it might be the best time to start your 30-day free trial and work out with your team if it's worth doing, right? So what is Zoho? What is Zoho One? Zoho is a massive, it's called SaaS, service, software as a service provider. It's a cloud-based platform with over 30 million users currently. And Zoho One is, I may just play this, dissolve your silence. Let me just play this and you should be able to hear it.
Zoho One. Zoho One gives you a unified suite of business and productivity applications to manage.
Let's try. Let me just, well, yeah, let me play that because it is quite good. External headphones, here we go. Oh no, for some reason it's not. Maybe you can hear it and I can't. So, Zoho One, it says here, look, the Zoho One gives you a suite of more than 40 integrated business and productivity applications. Your entire organization, for your entire organization, simply turn on an app to improve a process, then connect multiple apps so different teams can work together to delight customers, manage finances, and work productively. So this is a Zoho site that my Z1 trial's on. And what Zoho One is, you can get a 30-day free trial. It's basically $1 a day. I'll go through the prices and everything in a minute. It's basically $1 a day per user. But there's 40 plus apps. It's huge. And I'll quickly run through some of the apps and some of the things you can use on Zoho One because it can be quite daunting and it's mind-blowing. I provide training on, I keep updating the training all the time. but I provide training on all things Zoho One, all things Zoho. On my website, if you go to z1exp.com, the Z1 Experience, z1exp.com, that will jump you to my training. Comes to training.paulnicholson.com, then this one, Zoho One Club Full Access. And if you sign up for that, it's free. If I log out, if you sign up, you're going to get all training, all my videos, everything for free. You can't pay me anything, but I do get paid a little bit of commission from Zoho if you sign up with my link. But Zoho One, what is it, and how can it benefit your business, right? So if we look at, they always keep changing this page. Every time I come to it, explore the apps, right? So let's talk about the apps, then we'll talk about pricing in depth, right? So if we go to, where are the apps? There's obviously different areas of your business, and Zoho One's got you covered in sales, marketing, support, HR, accounting, and operations. I'm waiting for someone to come through the door, so I paused then. In sales, so sales, why have they done this? Resources, let's go resources. Admin, single sign-on, server submit. Oh, that's their help area. There used to just be a place where you could see all the apps, and I could just talk through them. Service layer, platform layer, privacy. It's all gone very operations. Oh man. Let's go here. List of Zoho ONE Apps. Sorry. Ultimate Zoho ONE Overview operating system. I think it's going to take me to the same place, isn't it? Oh man. I should have had a look at this first because they keep changing that page. Yep, I've just clicked on that. Zoho ONE application, Zoho ONE the operating system. Yes, Zoho ONE, this is annoying. Right, let me log in and show you from the apps within my login, right? It's a login button I've pressed, Zoho. Right, so let me go to my trial account and log in, right? So when you log in, when you sign up, you can add these apps or not. Let me go to the admin panel because they're always adding new apps to it as well. So there's so much to learn and so much it can do. That any new apps added? Yeah, begin, creator, Orchestly, market. I still don't know what Orchestly does, right? Pipeline management. Should I add? I'm going to add these apps just because I should have probably done this before again. Create an account. This is the thing that Zoho need to learn as well, that people need just the apps in a list somewhere. Instead of doing this marketing page where it's, it's a lot of information, but we want to see the apps in a list. Access all your apps. It's telephone, live chat. It's not benefiting anybody, this Zoho. Or just give a list of all the apps. They used to have just a list of apps, right? Anyway, enough of my complaining. I'll run through it. They're in alphabetical order, and then I've got a few that I haven't yet added. So Zoho Analytics is reporting for your entire business, from your accounting to your CRM to your subscriptions to visitors to your website, all sorts of things that you need reporting on. That's where you're going to do Zoho Analytics. Zoho Assist, this is something where you can do remote support. You can take over somebody's computer. If they give you access to the computer, you can remote log into their computer, offer remote support, offer remote training. Zoho Backstage is it's an events management platform. Think running a conference or something like that. Selling tickets to an event, selling tickets to a conference, letting people know within that once they've bought a ticket. Like it's got a bit of sort of an internal Facebook sort of feature to it, where you can send messages to people who've bought tickets. So if I go to here, look, events, Happy Me Golf, This is Zoho Backstage. The latest, it's actually now been cancelled, but we did, we've got a golf event coming up. Should have been in 11 days. Here's the agenda. For you, if you're doing conferences, you can have speakers, information, you can let sponsors type your event. You can sell your tickets. And once you've sold your tickets, you can launch the event and message everybody who's signed up. So that is Zoho Backstage. Zoho Books is a full accountancy program. So this is going to replace something like QuickBooks or Xero, ClearBooks, something like that. Fully manage your accounting platform, your accounting business. So Campaigns is newsletter management. So you can put your users and your prospects and everybody who signs up for your newsletters or your customers into different campaigns, and you can email them out. When you've got something new to talk about, you can send out to your prospects and customers your new information, it's newsletter management, easiest way to say it. Zoho Checkout, it's a quick way of just having like a sales page. So if you've got somebody who needs to send you some money for something, you can quickly just create an item and say, here's the checkout page, go and click there and sign off on the checkout page. What else we got? Zoho Click. This is a inter-office communication system where, think Slack, where you can do video conferencing, you can message board, you have a message board where you can share things. So if I go to Click, sometimes a bit easier to show you with some of these. You can have an inter-office communication place where you post things within projects. So say you've got a summer, like just a test, and it's summer barbecue, or you want to message one of your employees direct. You've got a project to sell something. This is what I did with Zoho One for real estate. Or you've got a specific category that you want to talk about within your business. Then you can talk to people individually or in groups. And it shows on all the platforms within Zoho. It shows up at the bottom in a little banner on your CRM. So you can quickly message people. You don't have to email. It's sort of replacing email a little bit. Zoho Click, really cool inter-office communication. Zoho Connect is Zoho Connect is basically, think of an inter-office Facebook or an external customer Facebook. So you can have an internal social network where you share all your documents, share all your latest posts, share all your news, and you can have an external one where you get customers, clients, students to have their own Facebook style platform. Really cool to share information between them. Contact Manager and CRM, they're both relatively the same. The CRM is a flagship Zoho product. A lot of people using Zoho CRM for free and like it. Very customizable. Customer relationship management, tracking customer interactions, tracking emails sent, tracking deal statuses, converting a prospect into a customer, and everything in between. The CRM is a massive part of Zoho One. Contact Manager is a smaller version of that. Not many people will be using Contact Manager if they're using CRM. It's just a slimmed down version of the CRM. Zoho Desk, this is for tracking tickets, tracking support tickets, and making sure you get things done. You can assign people to do tasks and create a ticket for them. So you can have somebody email, like say, if somebody emailed support@paulnicholson.com, it would create a ticket and I would track to make sure that I get back to that person. You can also have a live knowledge base, so that if anybody comes to ask a question, maybe the knowledge base jumps up and says, is this the answer you're looking for before you subscribe, before you put a ticket in. And there's a forum area where they can actually add questions publicly and things like that as well. Zoho Docs, you can see that where this is going. This is going to be a long video just because I'm only on D's. Zoho Docs is like Google Drive, where you can store all your main documents, so everybody can get to them. You can edit between, you can collaborate with some of the other programs to store your documents in one place. Zoho Expense, tracking your expenses, tracking your times, things like that. Anybody out in the field or wherever they are, tracking those expenses and then putting them to either their expenses or maybe on a project or something like that. Zoho Flow is this is a platform that if you know something called Zapier or Zapier, if you've got, say, other apps that you want to connect with, Zoho Flow will let you connect with a lot of them. Not all of the apps that you maybe use, but if there isn't integrations already in the marketplace, you can use Zoho Flow to connect Zoho with, say, like Teachable, my training platform. I can't remember, that's not true because it doesn't work on Teachable. But it integrates with many other apps, right? Zoho Forms, contact forms on your website, contact survey forms, but you probably use Zoho Survey for that. Basically a contact form where people can sign up or send you a message. Zoho Inventory, managing all your inventory, managing all those, basically managing your inventory, a full inventory management system that integrates with all these other apps that tells you when you're trying to sell something, if it's in stock, how many you've sold, expenses and everything to do with that. Really cool Zoho Inventory. Zoho Invoice, sending people invoices, really cool. If you're using Zoho Books, you wouldn't use Zoho Invoice. If you're using something external or for some reason you don't have an accounting program, you'd probably use Zoho Invoice to send people invoices so they can pay them. Zoho Email, so Zoho Mail, email management. You're gonna host all your emails on Zoho. You can move away from whatever platform you're using email for at the minute. Use Zoho Mail. Zoho Meeting is online webinar software, online meeting software. So conferencing, obviously a lot of people doing it at the moment. So hosting a meeting, a virtual meeting, and letting people in. Motivators, like if you've on your CRM, if you've got a sales, you've obviously got salesmen, salespeople trying to sell stuff. And motivators, gamification of targeting. So you can basically set targets, set some sort of gamification. You get badges, you get bonuses, you get things all through Motivator. You can set it up on Motivator. Zoho Notebook, it's a little sticky notebook, so you can create yourself little reminders. Zoho Page Sense it's some code you put on your website where you can see what people have clicked on or what people have viewed and then what people have clicked on. And you can see the progression of how they move through your website. So it's your web page and then it's the sense of where they go, what they're clicking on, where people are leaving, getting you more data around the customer journey on your website, right? Zoho People, we're into the HR stuff with Zoho People. Zoho People is managing people in your business. So think holiday pay, sick pay, benefits, expenses, timesheets, things like that. They're all going to go into Zoho People. And then I'm just going to jump past projects. Zoho Recruit is the external HR. This is getting people in, tracking resumes, CVs if in UK, tracking, posting a job, saying this is what we've got available, these are open jobs, and tracking external recruitment. Zoho People's internal HR, Zoho Recruit is external HR. Really cool to track who you've interviewed and then the process of setting an interview, scheduling it, keeping notes during the interview, and then picking who got the job right. Then they go into Zoho People. Zoho Projects is project management. So generally, if you sell something on Zoho CRM and it's a project, if you're installing something or it's a big project in your business, you create a project and it's full project management. You can invite your clients in so they can see where the project status is, and you can. My light's just gone off. I'd lost my train of thought then. You can basically track all your expenses to it, track all the tasks to it, and everybody can get involved with where the status of the project is. So basically getting projects done. So Sales IQ, really cool. This is a live chat box on your website where you can interact with people who come to your website live, interactively talk with them. It doesn't matter what language they speak. it will automatically translate the language to your language and vice versa. See how many people are live on your website, see where they are, and basically monitor people on your site and be able to jump in and say, hey, you've all been on them websites, haven't we, where they go, hey, if you need any help, let you know, I'm just down here in the corner. Zoho Showtime is an online presentation platform where you can do presentations like a webinar. And I haven't got Zoho Show signed up, have I? Zoho Show's where you create the presentations. Yeah, I've not got it added. And Zoho Showtime's where you show the presentations. Zoho Sign, really cool. Zoho Sign is e-documents. So this is when you've got sign-offs on your CRM, you've got customers who want to pay, who want to sign a contract and deliver it e-document wise. You get an email saying you've got this document to sign. They log in, sign it, can populate from your stuff on your CRM. You get it back, document signed and tagged to them within wherever they are, the CRM. Zoho Sites is a website. So when I said zonetrial.com is a Zoho site. Oh, where have I gone? Come back here. zonetrial.com is a Zoho site website. So you can create your own website. zonetrial.com. Yeah, that is a Zoho site. So this is built within Zoho. So Zoho Sites is building your own websites. You can do one with the Zoho One sign up. Zoho Social is social media management, being able to post to multiple social medias. Currently does Twitter, Facebook page, Facebook group, LinkedIn, Instagram, and you can post videos to Instagram. Google Plus it used to do, LinkedIn groups. And what it does is, what's cool is if somebody interacts with you on a social media post, so if you put check out our new product and someone says, hey, that's great, how much does it cost? You can then put that person into your CRM and reply direct on the CRM to see if you can get them through. It's going to be $15.99. Are you interested? Do you want us to contact you? Oh yeah. And you move them all the way through to sale. So that's really cool. But managing your social media schedule, posting it to posting on schedule, other people seeing that there's things posted, and everybody can see that your social media is all mapped out. Sprints is a smaller project management platform, a little bit like Zoho Projects. Possibly not going to use it if you use Zoho Projects, but if you want to tighten knit a smaller project management, that's what you're going to do. Nearly at the end now. Zoho Subscriptions is subscriptions, memberships, annual memberships, monthly memberships, whatever you recurring revenue charge customers, you can manage it all through Zoho Subscriptions. Really cool. Zoho Survey, surveying your customers, asking them for feedback, asking them for reviews on products or anything like that. It's all in Zoho Survey. Zoho Vault is managing your passwords, managing your app passwords. Not just Zoho, but all your apps can be used within, well, whatever you use. You know, I'm trying to think of is it LastPass? I think LastPass, replacing something like LastPass, and being able to save all your passwords in one place. And WorkDrive again is like Google Drive, where you save all your documents and stuff. It's a little bit like Zoho Docs, but you can save documents and collaborate working on them. What did I miss out that's been added? Zoho Bookings. You're going to be able to take appointments. You're going to be able to show your appointment schedule. It's still pretty new in the app development. It needs a little bit more work doing to it. But you're going to be able to say, here's my schedule, book an appointment. Obviously, it syncs with CRM and everything like that. Creator is a place where you can create your own apps. If you know a little bit of coding, if you know a little bit of management, database structure sort of thing, you can build your own apps that will sync with Zoho CRM. Marketing Hub monitors everything you do, monitors your CRM, monitors, it's a while since I've looked at Marketing Hub, monitors your website, shows, like, say if you want to sell something on a certain page of your website, you can monitor how many people are getting there, how many people are closing, how many people go through things. I need to spend a lot more time in Marketing Hub. I haven't quite got what it's all there for, but a lot of people keep asking me. Orchestrally, business process and flow. I haven't done anything with Orchestrally yet either, but it's something to do with workflows and blueprints of how your business should run. So those are all the apps, and you can see that it's a huge amount of a platform in your business, right? So if you go to pricing, the pricing of Zoho One it's basically $1, a pound, or €1 a month per employee. So it used to be a €5 user minimum, but now it doesn't matter. But it says you've got to purchase license for all employees, right? So the problem with the all employee pricing is everybody in your business who needs to use any of the apps would have to have a full version. If you go with flexible user pricing, it means you can have 2 or 3 full users, and then on each app you can separately add people if you need to. The all employee pricing is a great deal though. You know, like I said, between Euro, GBP, and if I could turn it to US dollars, it would be $30 as well. Monthly, if you want to pay monthly, it's 35 each, so a little bit more, but you do get a 30-day free trial. Dive in, lots and lots to learn, so much to learn. I do have full training, and that's not true. I have training on Zoho One, Z1 EXP again. I have training, but it is Zoho One. It's forever evolving. Every month they come out with new apps. Every month they come out with new features. So it's as live as I can make it. I keep adding stuff all the time. If you come to the Zoho One full access, you get access to all the Zoho training courses. So every one you're going to see, look, click training, backstage training, recruit training. I keep updating them, keep trying to keep on top of them, but as I say, it evolves all the time. And there is a full forum for anybody who gets stuck. So when you get in your lessons, it will say, if you've got any questions, just come to the forum, ask your questions, and I will jump on them as well. So I thought the first day was going to be quiet, and especially as the first day was sort of a welcome to Zoho One. A lot of people already know what Zoho One is. I'll try and come live every day at 1 o'clock. If it's a better time to do it later in the evening, I may do it then. I may host a webinar instead where you can actually come in and speak to me, and then I'll post it to YouTube later. Getting people live on maybe 1 o'clock's not the best time. Lunchtime at home and all that sort of stuff. But I thought I'd get the first one out of the way. Zoho One, so come to z1trial.com to learn more. It's an absolute no-brainer if you're self-employed, or if you're self-employed, if you're one human army. I've got a video specific to one human armies right there. If it's just you, it's going to cost you $1 a day to run your entire business. And it's well worth looking into. 30-day free trial. They're not going to ask for your credit card or any information like that. So if you come back to the original page, so if you're going to sign up, you can just go to sign up. I'm already logged in. Let me log out. If I log out, so all you're going to be asked to sign up is your name. Oh, go away. You can see how many times I've done it. You're going to be asked a portal name, which identifies your portal, identifies your business. So maybe use whatever your Twitter handle is or your Instagram handle for your business, whatever it is. Mine's like Happy Me Limited, I think. All they're going to ask is name, password, phone number, and then you've got to agree to terms and conditions, and it's up to you if you want marketing information. So no credit cards, nothing's going to be asked for you to sign up, okay? So z1exp.com or paulnicholson.com, come to my training, ask your questions. I'll keep doing live webinars, I'll keep doing live YouTube to keep getting your questions out of you, keep asking what you need, and I will help you best I can, all right? So comment below if you want me to help you, and there's always somebody coming in. leave me a message. Come into training. You know where we can help. There's a Facebook page. There's a Facebook group as well if you want to dive in. And we'll help you out, okay? See you soon.